Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yes, it's me again, Gaz, and thank you for joining us on our cruise channel. Whether you're a first time cruiser or someone who's sailed a dozen times before, every cruise has its own story to tell. From incredible food and world-class entertainment to relaxing by the pool with a drink or waking up in a completely different destination every morning, there's always something to look forward to. On this channel, I'll be taking you along the entire journey. We'll explore ships, tour the cabins, try out restaurants, discover the ports of call, and most importantly, find out if these cruises are really worth your hard-earned money. I'll be sharing honest reviews, plenty of tips and tricks, and hopefully you'll be making the most out of your next holiday. So if you love cruising and you're thinking about booking your first cruise, or just enjoy following along with our new adventures, make sure you hit that subscribe button because there's plenty more to come. Now, let's get into this cruise adventure. We hired one of Royal Caribbean's private pool deck casitas. Now these are one of the most expensive places to hire on the pool deck, and we're going to find out if it was actually worth spending that money. So come with us and see what we think. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you get, what you pay for, and is it even worth doing it again in the future. So let's get into what we're going to cover in this video. We're going to cover the costs, we're going to cover the location, we're going to cover the comfort levels, we're going to cover the food and drink that you can get, we're going to cover the service, and we're going to cover the value for money, and we're also going to give it our crown rating at the end of the video. Now our crown rating is a simple 5 crowns down to 1 crown. I'm sure you guessed it by now. The bigger the crown value, the excellent the service, and so on, downgrades. So let's get into the video. So first of all, what I want to get into is where the casitas are located. Now on most ships that actually provide them, they will be on the top deck, dotted around the outside of the main pool area, located on both sides of the ship. I think typically there's about 4 or 5 dotted around the edge of the main poolside areas. But then sometimes you'll get some that are further back towards the front end of the ship, where you'll have some dotted around down the sides, you know, where all the shuffleboard games are. Sometimes you'll get them at the back, but obviously each ship is dependent on how they set them up. But for example, when we was on the Independence, we basically had the main lot of them, because it's a smaller ship, around the main side pool area by the big screens. So that's just a kind of review of where they're located. Next I'm going to move on to the booking process. Now there's 2 ways you could probably book these casitas. First off is you can use your cruise planner app or online, log in and check out the pricing, how much it costs for port day versus sea day, and you can literally do that months before you travel, or I think when the cruise planners open up to, I think it's 2 days before you travel. But just bear in mind that if you don't do it, and then when you get on the ship, there could be you know, a big difference in the price around availability, so just bear that in mind. First impressions of the casitas, they do look a bit standard. That's no disrespect to what they are, because at the end of the day it's just a glorified seating area. It's a frame with 2 you know, not regular sun lounges, but it seems to be like 2 large lounges pushed together, or you'll have 1 giant bed, you know, reclining bed pushed together. So you know, depends what you get, but they are definitely a premium upgrade from just having like a regular sun lounger that Royal Caribbean provide anywhere else around the ship. And their cushions and facilities within the casitas are quite quite luxury. So size is great, comfort's great, clean to say as well. You get power sockets to be able to charge your phone, bring your laptop, whatever it is you want to do while you're there, charge anything. You'll also get a cooler table box thing that you can ask them to fill with ice, like what we did. So if we get any bottled drinks from the bar, we can keep them in there, or if you get any other types of things that you want to store in there, like sun cream or anything like that to keep it cool. That's another thing that you can utilise when you're there as well. But overall, the appearance of them is very appealing, because it kind of segregates you from the norm of the top deck busyness. So let's move on now to what's actually included. So like I said, you've got the seating, you get towels, fresh towels, and those can be replenished throughout the day, either by yourself or asking one of the attendants who looks after you to replace them. If you've got the ultimate drinks package, you'll get the drinks package, drinks obviously provided to you from your assistant who's looking after you in the casita. That's through the dedicated beverage service that they offer. You'll get, if you haven't got the drinks package, not a problem, you'll get 2 welcome drinks when you arrive at your casita. So you'll also get 4 chilled bottles of water, which are handy for keeping in the little ice bucket next to your side of your loungers. You'll also get hand towels, which are quite handy. If you hot days, you can always keep them in the ice bucket as well, with a bit of water, just to keep yourself refreshed and hydrated. So you'll also get food if it's included. I say if it's included, because some, I believe, on different ships will offer you little extras depending on what the price is and what the package is. So it's a reserved space is one of the main key elements to booking one of these. Now, a reserved space means that you ain't got to worry about it's lunchtime, I'm going to go to the Windjammer for an hour. Hopefully the pool attendant doesn't come by and put one of those little cards on your chair and say you've been gone longer than 30 minutes, so we've removed your stuff, it's at the pool station. Oh, and by the way, you've lost your chair, good luck finding another one. So you don't have to worry about that. It's there from like early hours in the morning till late night, until the poolside closes. So you've got no worries about 1, leaving your stuff there, 2, having somebody else come and nick it while you've gone to get some lunch, or you've got to go into the pool or a different part of the ship for an hour, come back. You've reserved it all day, so it's a reserved space, and it also has some element of privacy to it, because the sides and roof and that make you feel a bit more protected and sheltered. Not only that, it's like you do get people to the outside of you, but you know yourself, when you're on the sun loungers, you could literally be jammed in like sardines, where your arms are touching literally almost like the next one, so you're not so close to the strangers next to you sunbathing or snoring their head off, whatever the case may be. So yeah, the element of a bit of privacy helps as well. So the comfort and experience side of the casitas, which I want to go into a little bit more detail to, is the shade element of it involved. Now you can see from that screen there, when we had one, we was in Vigo, we done it on the port day. The port day in Vigo was absolutely amazing. The sun came up and it was like blazing all day, so we was very grateful for the shade element to it, so that was a plus for doing it on the port day. And not only that, it's like if you want to step outside and go into the sun, you can do that, because as you can see from that picture there, there's no sun lounges directly facing opposite us because they need that space, you see. So you can step out, go and lean on the handrail, check out what's going on, or go for a walk, whatever, get a bit of sun, then come back to the shade. So yeah, it's very good. The noise levels somewhat secluded because, like I said, you've got the roof and the shade sides to it, which kind of deflect a bit of the noise and the ambience that if the large TV screen's going off all day, that can kind of deflect some of the noise. So it's, in my opinion, it's just that little bit more cozier. Wind, some ports you can go into can be really windy on the top deck, and obviously that's all weather dependent, but on this one didn't suffer with any of that. It was perfect, you know, not too windy, so it was just right. The views were fantastic. Now, depending which side or where you pick your casita, you're either going to have a good view of like the city in front of you, depending on the landscape wherever you are, or you're just going to have a general view of the sea if you're facing outwards. So there's never really a bad view, so that's nothing to even to worry about. So that's a plus in both sides. Another good thing for the comfort and experience of it is the space for your bags and your belongings. There's plenty of room, and secure as well. You know, you can put them at the back, behind you, under your seat. So you know, if you're that concerned that, you know, your belongings or your personal effects, someone might come along, and which is highly unlikely, but I agree, sometimes some places it could happen. You can always get one of those chair strap security things, fold your bag up like we do, put it round, tie it to the leg at the very back. No one's going to go to the effort to making an appearance in that casita to come and take any of your personal belongings away. And another rule is try and keep bringing, you know, high valuables or any type of, you know, valuables to the pool deck, because it's just not worth it if you drop it or you lose it, or like I say, somebody decides they're going to come and take it away. So that's another good tip. So the last point I want to raise on it is what most people will think is whether it feels exclusive. Now this is hilarious, because when you actually set up in a casita and you're lying there, and it could be, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning when people start to surface to go to breakfast, you might have decided, well, we've had room service, we've had our breakfast, we've got our casita organised, let's get up there and make the most of our day. And you're lying there just back relaxing, and then you have a little look, and then all of a sudden people will come past, and it's like if you're driving a nice car down the road, people are always like, they'll walk past, they'll have a look in, but then they'll see you looking and they'll look the other way. Not like on an envious thing, it's curiosity. People are just generally curious of that exclusivity of having your own personal space that no one can touch for like the whole day. And you know, some people, we've even had people come up and ask us, oh, how'd you go about getting one of these? And they don't even know about them. So that, you know, this video's here to help you to decide whether that's something for you to do on one day and enjoy, or 2 days, or whatever. So yeah, people can be very curious. They can come up, walk past, have a little look, and then, you know, just talk to people, but most importantly, just enjoy it and make the most of it. So the next part I want to get into is the service part of the casita hiring. Attendance, availability, basically saying like how often do the staff come round to see if you need anything replenishing, to see if you're happy. They are really good. All in all, great experience, because these casitas are managed by the pool deck bar. I think it's the Sky Bar, is it? That's on the mid-level, not the bottom one, the mid-level that looks across the top deck of the poolside. As much as their staff are going around anyway, taking drinks orders, they almost kind of make a personal touch to it to make it feel like you haven't been forgotten about. So the attendant availability, spot on. They'll always make sure and keep you in mind. And not only that, but behind the bar they have a checkboard as to who's hired a casita, where it is, and what name casita you've hired, so that the staff are constantly aware that yes, there are people that have hired them, and yes, they do need service requirements throughout the day. So they've always got that level of customer service in their mind. The drink service speed, again, perfect. They're not like constantly bang bang bang, another drink, another drink, another drink, you know. They're quite respectful of the relaxation side of it, that you want to just be kind of left alone, but at the same time somehow they get it right where they just check in casually now and again, see how you're getting on for drinks. But apart from that, you've always got your fridge there, ice buckets to fill up and keep drinks cool for longer if you need it. Staff friendliness, amazing as always. You know, I'm not saying all of the staff are like perfect, because they are in a working environment, but the overall staff friendliness is perfect. You know, they look after you, get you anything that you need, and they're always there to keep a lookout for you. Food delivery now, like I mentioned earlier, some food deliveries you can have direct to the casita via your service attendant, depending on what ship you're on, because obviously we've all seen it, people that are on normal sun loungers, they'll go to the windjammer, bring plates of food out, eat half of it, stuff it under the chair, forget about it, wander off, and leave it for the poolside attendants to come and clean up. It isn't fair. So I think what they've done is they've only allowed it in certain areas on certain ships. Have a look on the website to find out exactly, you know, or read the small print and what you're booking directly on what ship and sailing you're going on. So who should book a casita? Let's just quickly cover this off. Couples perfect for two, because you've got two very large sun lounger beds. Small families as well, because they're not just saying because you've got two beds you're only allowed two people. I'm sure there's some guidance around, like you couldn't just book a casita and have like 10 people in it, because that would just be ridiculous. But I'd definitely say small families, like 2 adults, 2 to 3 kids, you'll all easily share and make that space your own, and your own little personal setup for the day. Definitely worth it, because you've got to remember, booking these casitas aren't just for per person, you're booking it per space, so definitely there. So small families, couples, and even a small group of friends, you know, 4 to 6 people maybe maximum, depending on, you know, what you're bringing to the casita and what you want to store there for the day. This isn't something for budget cruisers. That's not necessarily saying the price is out of anybody's budget, but that's like, I know what people think about, like when they're booking and they've got a budget. Like, this is, I'm not trying to say if you have to ask the price you can't afford it. It's just simply down to if you're looking for a budget bound cruise, you know, this might be an additional thing that you have to buy that you've not budgeted for, so you're not going to buy it. So definitely not for budget cruisers. And this is definitely something not for guests who spend most of the day exploring the ship, because you're just wasting time with it. It's perfect for go up and grab a spot of lunch, even go and grab some late afternoon dinner, come back, spend it, pop to the pool for half an hour, have a little swim, walk around the track a couple of times, stretch your legs, come back, get the most out of the time you're there. So that's who should be looking at booking it. So let's just recap before we get into how much I actually paid for this for the day. We'll just do a quick recap on the pros and cons. So the pros are, it's a reserved private space, great views, comfortable seating, dedicated service, more time to relax by the poolside. So those are the quick pros for me. The cons are cost, limited availability because there's obviously only a few there across the ship in different parts. The weather can affect the value because obviously if you book it and the weather's no good, you've booked and paid for it. You can't go back to guest service and say, oh, the weather's now good, can I have my money back? Because they'll just say no, and you shouldn't be doing that anyway. So you've got to take it as it comes. And the other con is it may not suit everybody's cruise style, and what I mean by that is people who get on cruise ships, certain people don't like casitas. Oh, it's a casita, oh, we shouldn't have these, or whatever. Just, you know, personally down to your choice. Let's now get into the cost. How much did we cost ours at, and was it value for money? A casita for our port day costs £90. Now bearing in mind everything that we've just covered off, this is one casita for one day on the top pool deck on a beautiful day, sunny in Vigo on a port day when hardly anybody's on the ship during the peak times of like gangway down 10 AM to gangway up at 5:30 PM, 4 PM, whatever it may be. That is, to me, the best value as an experience, an enhanced experience money can buy. So, absolutely, £90. Sometimes you can get it on the cruise app that will give you a 30% discount or a 20% discount, but you have to watch that when you get your email notifications through Royal Caribbean to say you're going to get a discount. So that's down to you, but £90 for us, not per person, per casita, was perfect. And the booking process was easy. We'd done it online on the app months before we travelled, so we was looking forward to it. I think that was for day 5 we booked it in Vigo. We went up to the poolside bar, the Sky Bar, spoke to one of the guys there, said we booked it. We'd already walked around and picked which one we wanted. Pina Colada Alley, it was called, the name, because they all have names above the casitas. And we said we want that one because it would have been facing the town of Vigo with the nice landscape in the background. We want that one. We'll be up at 10 o'clock in the morning for it. So they put our reserve on it, job done. So the morning we came up to, bang, there it was, all done. So amazing value. If you do it on a sea day though, they are a lot more expensive. You're talking, I think, nearly £200 on a sea day. Now me personally, I wouldn't book one on a sea day because, don't get me wrong, you do have nice days at sea, but the wind and the weather can change like that, so you could be disappointed. But I know some people weigh up that option. Should we get off the ship? Should we stay on the ship? But we've been to Vigo that many times that these little perks now and enhancements we're taking advantage of while the ship's quiet during the day and the nice weather in port. So that's just our personal stance on it. So yeah, definitely brilliant value. £4 rating for that as well. So £4 rating will just be down to simply value for money, comfort, service and location. So that's it now. That's the end of this review for the casitas. Hope you found it useful. One question for you is, would you pay extra for a casita, or would you rather save the money and relax by the pool in your own way? Let me know in the comments. I'll always enjoy hearing different people's opinions, and if you ask me a question, I'll get back to you and hopefully give you some more pointers or tips on the subject. Also guys, I just want to say that if you're deciding on your next cruise, and especially with Royal Caribbean, and you want to check out any other tips and tricks, go to my page, hit the subscribe button, click the bell notification, and also check out all the other videos that I've created, because it might just save you time and money in relation to what you're thinking about doing next. For example, drinks packages, room choices, different tips and tricks like these videos can give you a bit of an insight into your next option before you commit. Well, that's it for now folks, for this adventure. I just want to say a genuine thank you for taking the time to watch and coming along on the journey with me. I hope this video has given you a little inspiration, a few useful ideas, or simply just a chance to escape for a while and enjoy life at sea. If you did enjoy the video and you'd like to see more, you're always welcome to subscribe and follow along. There are plenty more cruise adventures, ship tours and travel experiences to come, and I'd love to have you with me for the journey. Until next time, thank you again for watching, take care of yourselves, enjoy every adventure that comes your way, and I'll see you on the next cruise.